Rockers and Mercuryans, it's time that we stop beating around the bush and have a discussion about P. Diddy's kids. So, this cute American family photo was posted today by most of P. Diddy's kids today. And it came with a caption. I'm going to read that in a second. But it doesn't show a nice, happy family. Everything's all great and beautiful. Let's talk about this. This cute family photo was posted with this message here I'm going to read to you guys. It said, "The past month has been devastating to our family. Many have judged both him and us based on accusations, conspiracy theories, and false narratives. Conspiracy theories and false narratives that have spiraled into absurdity on social media. We stand united, supporting you every step of the way. We hold on to the truth, knowing it will prevail and nothing will break the strength of our family. We miss you and love you, Dad." All right, now, because everybody posted this, it does seem to me like this whole message was like almost like written by the lawyers, or like at least reviewed by the lawyers, because it was like this one front of the family to stand by, like, we stand by our dad, we don't care what you guys are saying. But I feel like it's very misleading, and since they want to involve themselves in this whole situation without taking accountability for what their father's accusations are, and they want to hide behind, they're like, oh, the kids shouldn't be held for the crimes of the parents. Okay, well then leave yourself out of it if you guys don't want to be held for it. Like, now you're basically saying that these things are conspiracies and false narratives, and that these victims are liars for what happened to them. So we're going to discuss this. Let's get into this a little bit deeper, since they want to bring it up. Now, there's a few people I'm going to leave out of this when it comes to discussing, like, criticizing them, I guess. The minors, like these are young women. They're beautiful. I'm not here to talk about the beauty, or like if they're good people, the kids are good people or not. These are still kids. Like, the Coen twins are still young. Although I do feel like they're living off of the clout of their father. Like, they would not be getting these galore magazines and all these opportunities if their dad wasn't P. Diddy. But like, I'm not blaming them for standing by their dad. They're literally, like, they're young. They just had prom recently or something like that. Like, I'm gonna leave them out of that. Also, I'll obviously leave out Baby Love, who can't even read or anything, and she's little. She's a baby, so we got, like, that's innocence. I get that. I understand that. Even though I do feel like P. Diddy is using his innocent daughters, to kind of hide him from this public perception of him being a monster based on the accusations that have been placed on him recently and throughout the years. This is not just a recent thing. This has been going on for decades, allegedly. So, but we'll leave the daughter out of it. She is adorable, of course. So of course, but I think it's almost monstrous for him to hide behind his daughter when it comes to these accusations, trying to rehab his image using his daughter. That's pretty scary to me. But when it comes to the brothers, the sons, right here, we have Quincy, we have Justin, and Christian Combs, all of them right here in this picture. When it comes to them, these are all adults. These are all adults, and in some of these allegations, these adult kids, adult children, not kids, adult children of Diddy, have been accused of participating in helping Diddy to victimize some of these victims. So, like, we need to call them out too, since they want to have so much to say in this. Maybe they should be in court right next to their dad, wondering why they were accomplices in some of these horrid attacks. These horrid crimes that may have been committed. So I feel for them. Now, when it comes to Justin, and it comes to Quincy right here, I do feel like they're more of the innocent ones, and they're trying to separate themselves from the situation, but also they're standing in support. They all posted this. Were they forced to post that message talking about they stand by their dad? I don't know, but there's a lot I want to go into with this situation here. All right, and also this one right here, Christian has his own cases going on. We'll talk about that in a second. So here is Diddy with a young Justin Combs and the beautiful mother Kim Porter, who tragically was passed away. Many people think that there was foul play by Diddy for her passing. I'm one of those people who believe that, and even though people say that recent book that came out may have been false, I do think that there is a real book out there, and possibly even that book that came out may have had some truths in that book. And so I just feel like there's a lot of foul play there for us to pretend as if these are just baseless allegations. There's no proof behind it. There's other people, even including the father of Quincy, who is Albie Shore, who has claimed that there was some foul play, that Diddy was not as innocent as people think he was, or the family guy that they made him seem, that he feels like he was put in the hospital, or he's alleged to feel like he's been put in the hospital by Diddy's shenanigans. So this is Diddy's adopted son, which I don't even know if the adoption is fully legal or not. I don't know. We hear he's adopted, but he has a whole father out here that is, trying to open up this case for wrongful death of Kim Porter. So these allegations aren't baseless. Like, even his dad, Diddy's son's dad, real dad, is saying that there's something that needs to be investigated and reopened when it comes to Kim Porter's wrongful passing. Look at this beautiful angel, Kim Porter. Like, she was alleged to have had details and information on some of Diddy's crimes that made her run for the hills when it came to him. And also, she tried to use that to gain her own freedom, and which in turn allegedly caused her to pass away, because she did have this evidence, and because she, was not being faithful to Diddy, meaning not faithful. What's the word? Basically not lying for him, not keeping the secrets. Not keeping the secret. That's basically what it was that they're alleging is the reason why she had to pass away, right? After years and years long of alleged abuse from Diddy, which is so heartbreaking. Such a beautiful angel here. Rest in peace, Kim Porter. By the way, I also want to leave out Chance here. Chance is the daughter of Diddy. I don't really see her that often, and even though she is an adult, and I don't know how she feels about the whole situation, and she did repost that post as well, but I don't know. I don't think she was as involved as the boys were involved in his shenanigans. She seemed like a good girl. Like, they all seem like decent kids, but they are decent adults now. But, they've allowed and enabled a lot of bad behavior coming from their dad. So I just kind of look at them all sideways, to be honest. I do look at them sideways. This is a kind of a sketchy situation, to be real. Now, when I saw this message, and when I saw the original message and I saw that they had turned the comments off, I went to another one of Quincy's comments and Quincy's post and commented this under here, because this is what I really feel. I said, your dad is guilty AF. That's why you turned off comments in your recent post. Kim Porter went through hell just for her kids to be brainwashed by the devil, which I feel like is Diddy. All the victims can't be lying. There's too much evidence. And there's way too much evidence, I feel like. And what was in that 1,000 bottles of baby oil? I put this on here, and since then I had a lot of likes and a lot of comments on this post. This is just right after I did it, but like there's more comments now. Now, allegedly, Justin over here has been kind of cut off from the situation, is trying to separate himself. Also, I don't believe that Diddy is his real dad. If you see, it looks very different from Diddy and different from the other kids. I believe that there was a security guard or someone in the group that is the real dad of Justin. That's alleged, but there's been a drama lately about a repossession with his Bentley that's been going on. So I don't know about this. I feel like maybe he's standing up. So shout out to him if he is standing up. We need to extend him grace. If he does come against his father and against the lies that are going on, that'll be amazing. I respect that, but we don't know. So that's just something that we gotta kind of discuss. But this one right here has his own allegations. Allegedly, he took advantage of a yacht worker who filed a lawsuit against him. Him and his dad, Diddy. So this one right here, I feel like is much more of an accomplice. He looks just like Diddy. This one right here, just Christian Combs. So calls himself King's Comb, who also is only successful because he can't rap for Ish. I think his rapping is terrible. Most people do. Otherwise, it would be more popular. But especially with a situation in him, having so much privilege, he still isn't doing anything with that privilege. I really do feel like Christian Combs is like Diddy's protege, the one that's gonna take over the reign of terror for him. And he's even out right now partying and buying Tesla Cybertrucks, which I think probably was gifted to him. I don't know, who knows how that happened, since Diddy is an investor in Tesla allegedly. But yeah, with this one, I feel like he's definitely has done, or in my opinion, I feel like he's probably done some of the crimes with his dad. So we don't know. I guess we'll see in the court work. But there's some paperwork that shows that there are some associations to the criminal activities. Overall, this just isn't the happy American family that they want to make themselves look like. Like, this isn't just a great dad. And even his mom over here, his mom was seen in was written about in different lawsuits, saying that she was trying to harass victims to stay quiet about her son's crime. So I'm just like, y'all all can get the smoke, to be honest. Y'all all can get the smoke. This is